back end of the season did well to concrete that place in the playoffs, and going into the 2 Rushden semi-final games, unbelievable occasions. The away one played really well at their place. Unfortunate to concede a goal that we felt should have been a foul, but I think coming away from the game we were confident going into the leg at our place that we felt we were a good enough side to beat them on the day. So as it panned out, we did really well first half. Second half, got 2 massive goals, Greenie obviously with the first and then myself getting the second one to get us that place at Wembley. And I think as soon as we came off at the final whistle, we knew we were going to go to Wembley full of confidence, and we knew we had the ability to win the game. Yeah, I remember turning up for the game here at our place. The fans were already here, arrived in numbers to welcome us to here, and it made such a massive difference, I think, for the players. Having sort of disappointments from the first leg, but then to come here knowing we're at home gave us a huge lift. I remember obviously putting the second one in. I think at that point we realised that we had secured that place at Wembley. The noise, the place sort of lifted off really, and it was just a case of seeing it out. But I think for the fans, the scenes at full time summed up really what the season had been like. Everybody had been through a tough sort of roller coaster of a year, and it was that relief that we'd made it. We're in the final, and we knew we had sort of a couple of weeks then to prepare for that. But I think that you could see the celebrations at the end, what it meant to the fans, and obviously as players what it meant for us to be able to give them that opportunity to go to Wembley and hopefully secure that place back in the Football League. To get to Wembley was an amazing experience. To turn up again on the day and know how many messages and tweets we were getting before the game saying that fans were on their way was phenomenal. But to get there, and I remember walking out the tunnel for the warm-up, and I think it was something Chris had wanted to happen, was York go first and walk out there and hear the noise of the yellow sort of army that had followed us to Wembley. But we came out second, and already that we could hear the noise of the fans there, and I think for us it gave us a massive lift. Scoring at Wembley is every kid's dream, and having done it previously a few years before with Kidderminster and missing out, it was, I think when that second goal went in, there was a real belief we could go on and win the game. So it was fantastic to hear the noise and see the fans celebrate.
Oh, right for here, it's Constable who's in for a second! It's a long way back for York City now! They believe! He's got to feed Potter again! Potter to wrap it up! Oxford United are back in the Football League!
Walking up the steps to collect the trophy at the full-time whistle, and I remember just taking a moment just to look out and see all the fans, 35,000 Oxford fans that travelled with us that day. It was, I think, relief for us as players that we managed to get that result and get our place back in the Football League. But for the fans, it was way more important than that. They'd been through a tough few years with where the club was, so it was for us. Obviously, we were massively proud of what we achieved, but on the other hand, we knew how much it meant to them, and it was great to be able to celebrate with them and give them what they'd been wanting for years since leaving the Football League.
Oxford United will finish second in the League Two standings as the final whistle goes here.
A massive game, of course, and especially against Wickam, knowing we had to win to obviously get promoted. For me, I remember walking out as a homegrown lad and the atmosphere just being electric, and playing out of position that day. It was kind of new playing left back, but I knew I had a job to do, and fingers crossed we were going to win the game. So first half, from my memories, the weather was terrible. I think we had a couple of chances. Chris Maguire had a free kick and John Lundstrom had a shot, but it was quite a tight affair. And coming in at half time, I think we all still knew we had a lot to do, but with the players we had at that time, we had plenty of confidence that we could get the job done. Can't remember what minute exactly it was, but I think obviously it was a corner, and like I said before, it was getting a bit tense, and I think I was back shoring up the defence, and then as soon as the ball was whipped in and Shays rose like a salmon and put it in the back of the net, the whole of the Sam erupted. I remember we all just ran to him in the corner and bundled on each other, and I think fans were trying to get involved as well at one point, but it felt amazing, and probably one of the best feelings I've had as a footballer, especially with the pressure on the game.
Dunkley and Wright are in there. Maguire drifts it in, Hilton flicks, header comes in, and it's Shane Dunkley who breaks the deadlock! The big man with a big goal on the big occasion! And
then, of course, Chris Maguire getting the penalty as well. I think that took the pressure off massively, and everyone kind of had that party atmosphere from then, as soon as he scored that. And even then with Callum as well, as one of my friends, he's a close friend from back home. We've known each other for years, and for him to score in such a big game, it kind of just, the party started then, and I just remember the full-time whistle, looking around and seeing a swarm of yellow fans coming towards me. I thought I was going to get crunched, but no, it was amazing, and a memory that I'll always remember. Yeah, as a home lad and a local boy, I think I obviously remember being at the Manor and watching a lot of games and seeing the boys play, and I know how much it means to everyone when you win a game like that and you get promoted. I just remember the fans coming on and congratulating all of us, and how big an achievement it was. And I think a couple of days after that, it was amazing through the town, and everyone seeing everyone congratulate you. It was a special moment for everyone. 8 years playing, I've been here many a time when the place is rocking, and it makes such a difference. I've been lucky enough to have some amazing memories, and to have that feeling again. I think as a city we'd love to see another promotion and see us in the second tier of football. It'll do so much for the whole community and support. So if we can all get together, all united, that would be amazing.
"2016 Wickam game, home, had to win basically to get promoted, and I mean the atmosphere on the day was incredible, and the scenes after with the pitch invasion was just something that, as a player, you always want to achieve a promotion, and to do it at home in front of your fans was fantastic. I know the 2010 promotion campaign, I was in the academy and I was supporting as a fan, just like everybody else, and going to Wembley and seeing us get over the line at Wembley was fantastic. So if we can do that again this year, it would be amazing. To have a packed house here in the last 3 games will be huge. I know we got 3 massive games now against tough opposition, but you guys can make a difference, and like we have in previous years where we have got promoted, you guys have played a massive part, and if we can sell this out and make it difficult for them to come and get behind us to get us over the line, it will be a massive help.
All united.
All united.
All united.